wrist on frostbite. What a man's look like headlights. This the boss life, yeah. My exclusive and she bougie, yeah. Real life, no movie, hold on, groovy.
Hey guys, happy Monday. I'm trying to figure out where prop y'all. This lamp probably is not the smartest idea. Oh, it's actually, well, it's leaning a little bit, but it's working. So this is about, how long has my hair been straightened? Is it going on a week? I can't remember. It can't have been that long, because I think I've only posted like two vlogs with it, but it's actually holding up. I still haven't added any heat whatsoever. My edges, like in the back, I could tell like they're kind of slick reverting back. Slick, but not too much. It's not really that bad. And then y'all can see my front edges. So I am about to go to the mall. I have not been to the mall in a few weeks. I have to get a few things. Y'all see when I get there. But I was supposed to be hanging out with Ashley today, but she ended up canceling because I don't even want to say what we were gonna do. I don't even want to say what we were gonna do, but she ended up canceling that. So I'll be seeing her a little bit later on in the week, because we'll be going back to her. Well, she's not in college anymore. She already graduated with her master's, but y'all know she went to Georgia, University of West Georgia. So we'll be going back there on Thursday because they have a new line of cues that are coming out. And y'all know Ashley, Jazz, and Son are all K's, and Jazz's boyfriend is an actual Q. So they're going to support, and y'all don't really know about the Greek life. I can't really explain it in detail too much about, you know, why even after you graduated it still like means something for you to participate when each line after you comes out. It's a lot that goes into that type of stuff, but yeah, this is how my hair turned out. It's not bad. So I'm about to take Bailey outside really quickly. I've been trying to get me a picture on Instagram. I've been trying and trying. The weather's not cooperating. And then I don't, like today I don't even feel like getting dressed anymore. Like, I don't know, y'all. So we're gonna try again tomorrow. I mean, I could take a picture in this outfit, but it's not even like doing nothing for me right now. And you know when you're not wearing something that's like doing it for you. But luckily my freaking makeup goes with my outfit. I did my makeup before I even knew what I was gonna wear. But Lex told me it was really cold outside, so I was gonna try to wear something like cute, spring-like. But it's supposed to warm up tomorrow, so that's actually pretty good. And I need to go and get some screws because, okay, so for one, I took all my clothes off the floor and I've organized them on my ironing board. After I wore that dress yesterday to Jazz's birthday dinner, I'm gonna have to retry on all that stuff just to see what I can and what I cannot wear. So once I do that, I'll put the stuff I can fit inside the closet. Everything shouldn't be that bad, but that dress was really tight, you guys, and yeah, that was a lot. But anyways, and luckily that stuff is cheap, so I'm not really that aggravated if I have to sell some stuff. And yeah, what I was about to say, so babe tried to put my floating shelves up, but apparently they didn't come with screws, so maybe I should take a picture of what screw I should try to get. Maybe I should just bring this with me. I don't even feel like doing this today, honestly. Like, look at Bailey. Hey, Bailey. And babe still has not put my Chanel little picture thing. Y'all, what's the heck? Maybe I should put my part back on the other side, because I wrap my hair this way, but then I put my part this side. So sometimes it takes a little bit just to get acclimated with which side I'm wearing it. But maybe I should just change my part, because this is kind of being weird. But anyways, after I take Bailey, I'll see if it's cooperating when I walk outside. But yeah, so babe still hasn't put, he hasn't put the shelves up. He tried to put the shelves up, like I said, the screws didn't work. And then the Chanel thing on the wall, I guess he gave up after there was no screw over there. He was like, well, I guess I won't do anything today. Yo, what the freak is this white dot on my camera? This is not good. This is not good at all. And it looks like it's inside. Come on, baby. Oh, he wants to like let it loose right there. But yeah, it's like a white dot. Like, and I see the thing in my camera. Like, one thing about the Canon G7x, I love the quality of the camera. I've had to replace my camera three to four times for one. So prepare to replace the camera or pay for repairs quite frequently. Sorry y'all, I'm sitting all in my fridge. Because it seems like it's so freaking easy for the lens, the shutter thing, to mess up. It's so annoying. Right here, Bailey, you don't know how to freaking act. Well, I'm about to go, Bailey, so belongs to you. Amen, y'all. That is my song. That is my new, that's my new song right now. My new favorite gospel song right now. Oh shoot, what's going on? Oh shoot, y'all. Got to my car and freaking shift. I mean park. But yeah, I was singing the song. I'm sure everybody can hear. And this guy was saying, I mean not saying, but he was going like this, like what the pass. Yes, y'all. But anyways, y'all, what I was about to say, I just want to take a brief moment just to say how grateful I am for my subscribers, because, you know, my subscribers really do be coming through for me. And I can't ever thank you guys enough for all of the support y'all give me. Like, whenever I talk about certain things on my channel, I'm never really looking or expecting for anybody to like personally reach out and try to help, or, you know, try to, you know, give advice, or or, you know, like, I don't know, like, I just always just be truthfully telling you guys what I'm dealing with or what I'm going through or whatever. And it just seems like each and every time, like, y'all really be, thank you, y'all really go like beyond like any type of expectations I would have for like people really truthfully caring, or not truthfully but truly, like y'all really do go beyond any expectations I would have for, you know, y'all going out of y'all's way to give advice or share your skill set. And I'm pretty sure the people who are watching right now know who I'm talking about. I don't really want to go into too much detail right now. Y'all, Mother's Day is coming up. I got so many people to shop for, but I gotta figure out what I want to do for my mom. Like, I don't know, me and Jeremy were talking earlier, like, what we gonna do for our mothers? So we gotta figure that out. My mom hasn't even really spoken about anything lately. Y'all know when the last big thing I did for her was her washer and dryer, and that's because she hinted about that, y'all, every 5 seconds. So she hasn't hinted about anything recently. So I'm probably gonna have to ask her, you know, I may just, you know, splurge a little bit like I always do. My mom will always get the best. I love her that much. But yeah, so I had to go to Sephora, and I had to freaking bring my business phone in here because I'm dealing with some personal stuff. And they got my business number, not my personal number. So I had to bring my business phone. And so I'm gonna go on Sephora. I'm trying to look for, y'all, I don't know, within the move, like what happened to my spin brush from Vanity Planet. And although they sent that to me for free, I love it. And I didn't want to be like, hey, can y'all send me another one? Which I know they would, but I really need it now because, y'all, like, my fingers are not doing the job with getting all my makeup out of my pores. So I need to get another spin brush to make sure, because I wash my face. And then I know, like, the other night I got out and I realized there was like a little bit makeup left in my hairline. So I was like, you know what, let me just, you know, take a little pad before I go in there because it's music. I was like, let me just take a little pad and, you know, get the makeup out. But then I end up going around my whole face anyways. And need you, I just washed my face. Y'all, this little white blob is right back. But mind you, I just washed my face. And everything in the shower. So when I did that, and I was like, what the freak? Like, it was still a lot of dirt left in my skin, and I'm not, that's not good. We already know my skin is sensitive as ever. So no makeup, y'all. No makeup. I'm just gonna go to the back, and I need to get a good exfoliator thing from Amber. When she did the dermaplane on me, I did get one, but she's living her best life. She's on vacation every other week, so I gotta get in when I fit in with her. I feel like I need to buy another beauty blender, but then again, I'm wasting money. Oh, what's this? This is new. I don't even know how late, so let me get the heck away. Here's a brush. Here's one. 90 day. This is the Clarisonic. Okay, so how much is this one, y'all? Where is the price? $132? Man, I'm about to go back to freaking Vanity Planet. Okay, y'all. Bye, y'all. Okay, guys, so I'm leaving Sephora. I don't know why I thought these things would be like $60, $80, but it was $164, and then I just found myself getting another beauty blender. So yeah, but the lady who I was like, does she work here? She ended up coming over helping me. She didn't actually work there. She said she worked at I need to go to the Gucci store, but let me go to Topshop first. She said she worked at where did she say? Clinique. But she like swore by it and she just knew everything about it, so she came over there and was helping me. So I just got the Speed 2 version, the Mia Speed 2. So we'll try that out, and I know it's gonna do good because like it's gonna really get the makeup out of my skin, and that's crucial. My freaking camera is down bad. Like it's literally like, y'all see, like, oh my gosh, like why the freak does this happen? I just tried on, or halfway tried on, these two items right here. I didn't feel like taking off my bottoms like at all. Like I just tried the bodysuit over my thing, and I had to get a size. I decided to get a size up, and then with this, kind of sort of taking a risk with this. I think this would be cute for the probate. So let me go show y'all my favorite. Okay, the door won't open. There we go.
It's not safe. They good, Keesha?
Yep, I'm sorry. Upstairs? Okay. Yep, they were perfect. So I'll probably be back next week to get some more dress up outfits. I need to beat this traffic, and I do not feel like trying nothing else on. Y'all, when y'all come to Topshop, he's going to look y'all up. Come to the House of CD section though. He's gonna make sure y'all are good. Y'all, he's almost on the girl look familiar. Who was standing behind me? And he over here, Instagram.
Yeah, it's the same bag.
Oh shoot. At right. Who's gonna be here Saturday?
Olivia.
Oh yeah, okay.
She'll be here, and one of us will be here.
Okay. Well, I'm cool with Olivia.
But if you come back, some more stuff might be out. I don't know though.
Okay. Well, just text me if it is, like you always do.
All right, boo.
All right, nice seeing you.
I'll see you another month like that.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Y'all would never believe what just happened. So I went into the kids section because I was trying to find some shoes. Y'all know I wear a size 2, and I can only fit the kids Gucci shoes, not any adults. So I went in there, but there was a jogging outfit. I wish I could go back and vlog it, and I was like, wow, that would actually be perfect, because I just realized the temperature is gonna drop by the time the tailgate, I mean not tailgate, the thing starts at like later on in the evening. So I was like, this would be perfect for me to just get this, and it wasn't even that expensive. Like the bottoms were like $130, and the top was probably like, I don't know, $120. I didn't even look at the top price, but it was like a jogging outfit. So the lady goes in the bag, and I'm like, well, I can't fit the women's stuff too well. Like I have to like roll it up or do extra stuff, so I usually just buy my clothes and the kids as well. So she goes in the back and is like, oh, I don't see a 10 or 11. The smallest we have, or the largest we have, is a 6'8". So I'm like, well, if I order online, do you think it'll be here by Thursday? So she was like, yeah, it definitely can. But, you know, you could probably go to Zara and find, you know, a cute little outfit. I'm like, wait, what? Like, what are you trying to tell me? So she's like, yeah, you don't need the label. I'm like, how are you gonna sit here and tell me how to allocate my funds? I don't like when people do that. Like, if I want to spend my money how I want to spend my money, let me spend my money. Like, and then she says, yeah, and I don't really work in the kids department, I work in whatever, and you should probably get a relationship with Pat or such and such, and then I'm like, don't allocate someone else's funds. Like, people have preferences. There are certain things that some people buy that I would never buy because I don't want to allocate my funds to buy that. Like, that's just not me. But you cannot just, because you feel as though, I just don't understand for the life of me why people get so cringy like and uptight when they see people like buying certain things. Like, I don't know, like it's just, I don't know. Y'all, when I say like it literally caught me off guard, I wanted to walk around to the other lady and just order it, but I can always just go home and order it on my own time. I just wanted to get out of there so fast because I'm just like, how dare. Now she made me freaking walk out the dang old store, y'all. I need to be back in here trying to, I just don't understand. I get where she's coming from, but at the same time, like, if you're working in sales, your job is to make sales. Your job is to, you know, assist customers with whatever their requests are. You don't advise someone, regardless of what your preference of how you spend your money, you don't advise someone, oh, maybe you should just go to Topshop or, you know, Zara, or, you know, like they have cute stuff there too. You don't need. And I know some of y'all are probably gonna be team her, but I don't really care because at the end of the day, no one's gonna tell me how to spend my money. And where are we going? The Mother Loving Gucci store right now as we speak. Maybe I can get better assistance down here. Maybe I can find someone who works in here and order what I needed. Oh, that's a cute crossbody. Okay, y'all, I'll be back now. Y'all had to come downstairs and rat that lady out. Y'all know how I am. I mean, I'm not like that, but I'm slick like that these days. I guess the older I get, like, I just change. And you're entitled to change how you deal with stuff. Like, y'all know when y'all first started watching my channel, I didn't say nothing, like, ever. Like, I would just come on here and complain, like, I don't like how such and such did me. I didn't like the service. I didn't like this. And then I always was like, well, did you say something? So why are you saying something to us? So now it's kind of like, you know, so I came downstairs and I told the guy, Harrison, who, you know, he's run me up plenty of times. So I was like, hey, I just want to talk to you about the lady upstairs. And he was like, what? Like, that's so unprofessional. And he said she doesn't work for Gucci, but she works for Neiman. But what he said was he didn't appreciate her comment, because if you felt that way, you shouldn't have signed up to work in Neiman Marcus, which is a designer store. Like, you're gonna get customers who want designer items. So he said he didn't understand her, you know, for why would she say something like that to me, where, and she works in a store like this. And then another lady came over there and he told her, and she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, blah, 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 blah. Like no one is supposed to like convince our customers to go out. Like, even if it wasn't like a Gucci item and it was, who cares what the label is? It's just, who convinces someone to go to a whole nother store from where you work? Whatever, y'all, I'm over it. I got what I need to get. Oh, but I haven't been in a mall in a while that I can recall, because I've really been shopping online, because I love Pretty Little Thing, and I'm literally like, I'm all for them, because I love buying multiple clothes. And for me, I'd rather invest in shoes, bags, and accessories, because I can wear them multiple times. Not that you can't wear clothes multiple times, but for me, I prefer to wear, like, I don't wear all my clothes like that often. Like, you'll see it every blue moon. So I like buying like $8 shirts and cute little $8 dresses, $10 dresses, stuff like that, because I'm not wearing it, but you know, that time, and then maybe like 6 months later or 3 months later or something like that. But like bags and shoes, that's just how I am. Let me see what's in here. Good, how are you? Y'all, so tell me why I want guacamole, but I got the avocados and they're too hard for me to actually make it. I don't want to cook anything else because I was really craving the guacamole. Look at God, I walk outside and there's literally a Moe's across the street, and I actually did like Moe's, the guacamole I got from Moe's last time. So it's either A, I go home and make something to eat. Babe said he's out, so he'll probably eat, you know, before he gets home, or I just go to Moe's and get dinner there. Decisions. Oh shoot, y'all, it's just so freaking cold. I hate being outside when it's cold. I think I'm like not the only person, but like I literally get so annoyed with cold air. So annoying. Y'all, my freaking camera's falling apart. Bye. Y'all, this day is just full of shenanigans. So I was just in Moe's getting my dinner, and when I was in line, I was telling her, because whenever I take my stuff to go, oh, Cardi's song on radio. But anyway, so when I get my food to go, when I get nachos to go, I always ask for everything to be put into go containers, because it makes like the chips and stuff soggy. So the guy put my queso in a to-go container, but then when I got, you know, they give it to the next person once it gets like to the guacamole, sour cream, and all the extra stuff. So yeah, I was like, oh, can you put my guacamole in a to-go container, please? No, not the guacamole. I said, can you put my pico de gallo in a to-go container? So she mistakenly put it on there, and I was like, oh, I made a noise like that, and she was like, oh, what? And I was like, oh, I asked for it to be put in a to-go container, and she was like, oh, so she had asked the guy to like start my stuff off, and I was like, you know, it's okay, because I don't live that far away anyways. I'll just suck it up. I don't want to waste no food. So I didn't make no fuss, and she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I was like, it's okay, people make mistakes, like, it's not that deep. So I moved on, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, dang, I want a sweet tea. But I was like, nah, I don't feel like even carrying a cup, so I just drink water when I get home, because that's what I need to be drinking anyways, even though I drink enough. Anyways, so I get to the end and pay for my food, and the guy come over there, and I think he looked like the manager to me. So he walked over there and he handed me a cup, and I felt like, oh, he overheard what had happened, so he was like pretty much like being nice enough to say, oh, here you go for your, you know, inconvenience. And I was like, oh yes, look, I'm about to get my sweet tea. So I go over there, I couldn't even make the freaking sweet tea because the sweet tea was out of stock. So I was like, okay, let me just get something I'm not really supposed to be drinking. So I got a peach Fanta. So the guy comes over, he's like, what's your name? And I was like, Keesha. And he was like, oh, okay. And then yeah, I'm over here thinking, oh, you know, he was so sweet, like a good manager for, you know, making sure everything's okay with the customer. He gonna sit here and talk about some, I haven't seen you at this location before. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I start walking out to the door. He was like, oh, let me get the door for you. So I let him get the door, obviously. And he's like, so we get outside, and he's like, oh, are you single? And I'm like, are you serious? Like, I really thought he was being nice because of the freaking lady putting the freaking stuff on my nachos, but it's okay, because I don't really get mad. I only get mad when people try to talk to me when they press the issue. I don't get mad at people because there's not a stamp on my forehead that says I'm in a relationship, I have a boyfriend or whatever. Unless I have a wedding ring on my finger, there's nothing that says like I'm taken. So I don't ever really get mad when people ask me. So I'm not mad, but I was just like, I'm thinking in my head like, oh, he's so nice, like look how this worked out. And he freaking trying to talk to me, but he was real respectful. He just walked back in. He's like, oh, okay, well, thank you so much, and walked back in.
Okay, some girls are like dudes, where some girls do not have that emotional attachment when they hurt. I know a lot of people like that.
If they cheat out emotionally. So, damn, I'm trying to get my words.
Pick your words carefully. Jasmine, go.